and get things rolling here in a hurry. LSU has had trouble in the first halves this year on occasion.
Well, momentum is a key word, Lynn. I think that's one thing, talking to Sean before the game, Coach Hudson before the game, and it's about carrying that type of electric win, emotional win. Molly Baker, it's a good move right there, kind of seeing her in a new role in the midfield today. But
she's suited for it, don't you think?
100%. It's a different type of energy and I'd like to say electricity in the midfield that she can bring, and her vision is unreal. Ooh.
An opportunity here, but it goes aside, and the Tigers almost getting on the board early. Mississippi LSU has only had 3 players who have started and played in all 11 matches. Molly Swift, Molly Baker, and Maya Gordon are the only 3 who have done that. 13 players have appeared in all 10 games for the Tigers, and an early save from Anderson. Maddie Anderson is very, very good between the pipes. Mississippi State leaves it for Johnson. She shoves it ahead. Goalkeeper coming out, trying to smother it. Tigers in trouble if they don't clear, and they do.
Well done.
A risky play by Molly Swift. It worked out for LSU, but for a while there were question marks all around that soccer ball.
Well, that's one of the things that Molly Swift does well, is she's going to be aggressive. She's going to come out. It might be scary, but she's going to do it, and she's going to take that chance. Confident.
Izquierdo sends it, headed away by LSU.
Well versed on set pieces, but well defended for LSU. Taylor Douglas, I love the way she presses here.
Let's see who gets to it. It's the goalkeeper who came out. Anderson, by a half step, was able to get to it first. But LSU regroups offensively.
It's good ball movement for LSU. Winning that ball. They don't need to rush, but Taylor Douglas rushing the goalkeeper.
Baker, right on the sinker to the knees of Maddie Anderson. And the only other loss was back on the 15th of September, a 1-0 shutout in Oxford against Ole Miss.
Right there, that was a crucial touch by Jocelyn Olivier and Taylor Douglas. Love that fight right there, but I'm worried about Ramey. Okay, she's okay, but that's the follow-up we hadn't seen in the first 3-4 games for LSU and kept talking about.
Mississippi State trying to mount an attack here, starting from midfield. That is centered into the hands of Molly Swift. What's your reaction to the first half after a very up-tempo 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a little bit of cat and mouse, isn't it? Then both teams going back and forth. Both teams using some direct play at times, and then possessing and getting numbers forward. So, really good 45 minutes from both teams, to be honest. Tight match, but we expected that against Mississippi State.
You know, you've seen this team. You know how good Mississippi State defends. What will you guys talk about offensively at the break?
Yeah, we just made a slight adjustment into a 4-3-3 there, just to look and see if we put width on the highest line and see if we can pull their back four apart, if that gives us a little bit more space centrally. So it's something we'll be talking about at halftime. But I think we've had some good chances, some good looks on frame, but we've got to find one and get one in the back of the net.
Largely, LSU has been a nice second half team this year.
Yeah, we have some heated conversations sometimes at halftime and get a good response. So we'll be looking for that again now in a second.
All right, let's see who's the cat and who's the mouse as we go to the second half.
Thanks, guys.
LSU nothing, Mississippi State nothing. An up-tempo first half here in Baton Rouge. We are scoreless. We are right back with more at halftime.
Great ball. Creating an opportunity. That's what Ramey Noel does best, getting a corner kick for LSU. Utilizing the support that you have from that position, the triangles.
Here's a smash from distance and an easy gobble.
That was a good one. You got to take those chances.
Yep. Kick coming for the Tigers.
She's a part of every play. Good ball.
LSU trying to keep it in line. Tigers are claiming
handball,
a foul or something.
I believe they're calling a handball in the box.
Let's take another look. We'll put you right in the action.
Great, dangerous ball. Jocelyn Olivieri.
We have a handball in the box.
That was
on her
off
knee
the
to her
knee
hand.
and then to the left hand. Well, it's one-on-one now. Molly Swift will crack it home. She had a goal against Georgia. Swift, the left-footed striker in this case. One goalkeeper against the other. Swift for the Tigers, Anderson defending. For the tie. Swift smashes it home. Looked left, hooked it right. We're brand new at one apiece.
Ice in her veins. Classy composure from Molly Swift.
Swift is able to come out from net and smother it.
Well scooped right there by Swift. Smart by Molly Swift coming out aggressive right there.
That was Izquierdo again.
Ooh. Great trap with a lot of pace. Great job by Molly Swift. Good judgment on her. May not have needed to dive there, but wanting to keep that ball from going behind her.
That's Johnson, able to keep it in play momentarily for Mississippi State. Now the Tigers are trying to counter run. This is Baker. Baker shoots it down the left side. Baker wants it back. There's two teammates out in goal. It's in! It's in! It's in! The Tigers on a run out. We're on the ropes on the other end, and Baker, for most of that run, had it on her foot, and the Tigers finish it with the goal.
That was a counterattack, answering a counterattack, and that was the LSU special right there. Team effort goals, LSU earned them.
Mississippi State attacking.
Smart tackle right there by LSU. Great defensive play.
Has slowed down just a bit.
Oh, good idea by Hermanstotter to flick that with her heel, but great read.
Tried the back kick, but it's still in possession of LSU.
And that's a read by Combs.
A lob, a header, and a save, it appears. LSU has scored 2 goals in the second half, overcoming a 1-0 deficit in the process, and LSU wins its second consecutive SEC match after a 3-2 win over Georgia on Thursday. The Tigers, like they did on Thursday against Georgia, come from behind in the second half and get the 2-1 win. We saw a high-energy, very skilled soccer game tonight, Sarah.
Intensity, tenacity, grit. I think those are 3 words that can describe what happened in the second half. It was a tale of 2 games in one game. LSU, they were fighting Tigers tonight, hands down, and they did a great job of defending their home turf and building off the momentum and doing exactly what they want to do and come out and get that second win in a row in the SEC. It's huge.
I think anytime you can win 2 games in a row in the SEC and back-to-back wins on a weekend, you have to walk away feeling really good about it. And I think we used a lot of players tonight. We had great minutes coming off the bench. Kelsey Major, huge minutes for us there to create the equalizing goal for Sage Glover. But overall, I'm just really proud of the team. I think it was 2 very different wins this weekend. A huge fight-back win against Georgia on Thursday night, and this was more of a controlled, I think, possession game and a little back and forth action, but just a really professional and disciplined performance from the players, and executed the game plan really well, and just really excited for them to get another victory. It's the second game running. Molly Swift has buried a penalty for us, so she was obviously really confident stepping up tonight and smashed that one home. And then just a second game in a row that Sage Glover's got the game winner. It's just really excited for her. She's a player that just puts a huge emphasis on her game and just developing herself as a player, and always willing to put in, go the extra 10 yards and put in a shift for us defensively, but always shows up in really big moments, and 2 great runs across the near post and got on the end of one for a great finish. So
just really excited for Sage, and Molly Baker in her new role in the middle and midfield, I thought was outstanding tonight. Just won a lot of balls in the air, but also created some really good attacking moments. So overall, the team's in a great place, really excited with our progress, and looking forward to the game next Friday against Florida.